Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo the Dad in DPS, and we're back again with another video. This is another episode of The Good, the Scrap, and the Script, a series where I explore weapons that I've either found and or made in Fallout 76. Now before we get into that, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. So, guys, don't forget we've got our social media links, which are down below in the video description for Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. I would really appreciate if you joined the Discord server, the bigger community we can have. Leave me a comment, say hi, all that kind of thing. And yeah, we'll catch you with that. This is my boom bada boomstick. So, let's talk about this gun. It is a vampire last shot +1 perception double-barreled shotgun. Now, as you can imagine, last shot is best used on a weapon that either has only 1 ammo or 2 ammo in its magazine. I don't think magazine's the right word to say this. Chamber? Whatever. This effect is absolutely fantastic in tandem. I mean, I am going to be regenerating all the health, and on top of that, I should do a decent amount of damage every so often. So, yeah, it's fantastic together. The perception there is going to increase my accuracy. It could be better, it could be reload speed, but that is what it is. We can't really do anything about that. But overall, this gun is just absolutely fantastically balanced. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it performs against the usual culprits. Alright, so, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually a big fan of double barrel shotguns. It's just, yeah, there's not a lot of them that are absolutely balls to the wall amazing in my opinion. Just because they obviously have their limited amount of ammo capacity. But this one is pretty amazing. I actually really enjoy it. It is just quite a fun little gun to use. Not to mention, anything tries to hit me, I ain't dying while I'm using this gun. I mean, it's ammo efficient to hell as well. You get the most damage out of the ammo that you're using. And the reload speed in this gun isn't actually too terrible in combination with that. I mean, I can just stroll casually up, blow their faces off. And yeah, it's quite typically giving me enough time in order to basically reload before I can fire again. And because of the secondary ability on there, it's just genuinely doing a lot of damage. In VATS, it's just absolutely fantastic because it doesn't use up a huge amount of VATS, and because it does such a superior amount of damage in comparison to other shotguns, quite typically, what you aim it at dies. Now don't get me wrong, there's some enemies that are resistant to it, and out of VATS it's not as good, but in general, it just does the job. And that's what you want. A gun that does the job. Not a gun that kinda does the job. This does the job. Alright, time to teach Jeff that this shotgun is not to be trifled with. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's going to kill him quickly. But it is going to kill him. Because there's no way in hell he's going to be able to kill me while I'm using this. As you can see, it's doing decent damage. The unfortunate thing is, it doesn't do the most amazing damage. But at the same time, as you can see, Jeff is unable to get past my health. He literally, all he can do is hit me, and I just keep getting my health back. And I keep slamming him in the face. Obviously, this gun is more a weapon I would use on smaller targets. I don't think it's really a big, well, it's not a giant killer, as I typically say. But when it comes down to it, it's about how long you can live, not how quick you can kill. This is a weapon that will keep you alive, and keep you alive a fair bit. Alright, time for Queenie. Now, I've not taken out her armada of douchebags, mainly because I don't feel like I really need to. When it comes to fighting her, I honestly think it's going to be enough to just wang her with the shotgun. Um, in most cases, these enemies are not going to be doing enough damage in order to kill me, and I'm going to basically be able to just shoot her in the legs repeatedly uh, until she falls down, while casually then murdering them. It's not exactly the most elegant of methods, but it works. It definitely works. It's also a case of what I'd say with this gun is it really is not a giant killer. Like, under no circumstances am I saying this is the best and most efficient method of killing a Mirelurk Queen. This weapon is definitely more suited to killing smaller targets. But, gets the job done. Gets the job done, and that is all I can really ask for in any weapon I use. And when it comes to popping just smaller targets' heads, it's fun. And it definitely feels good to use. So, with any weapon that I test out, the ultimate test is always daily ops. Now, on any normal day, I think this gun would kill and do well against just about any of the enemies we're up against here. However, this is regenerating day, which makes it slightly more difficult, especially since it's robots and these guys resist this thing like it's going out of fashion in comparison. It does damage, but the regeneration cycle of these things makes it a bit more awkward to kill the robots in general. Don't get me wrong, you're still typically making out with more ammo than you're spending, but yeah, it's not the best against regenerating robots. If it was regenerating raiders, regenerating super mutants, regenerating anything that's made of flesh, I think I would be having a lot more success when they're in groups. But that is what it is. It's not like every weapon works as well as it does on every single day. Overall, though, it does well. I mean, you're getting your ammo back. It's big damage for not a lot of cost. It's just a very efficient weapon. And I really like it. I really like the effects that are on this weapon, and hopefully you guys like it too. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And let's thank our YouTube members, which are Twice Big Spuds, Goldie, Wyatt Blackburn, Waller is me, Deofane Gaming, Colin G, Gary McKnight, Brian RMC, Peggy McKnight, Metal Doom, Matasbo, Dragon God Slayer X, Devilman Games, Marcus Carrasco, and Scott S. A big thanks to all of you for supporting the channel, and if you'd like to join them, you can click the join link down below to become a YouTube member, and if you'd like to support the channel in Norway, there is the link to my Ko-fi page. Again, all support is appreciated. So this weapon, I really enjoy it. I think double barrels are fantastic, and with the combination of effects on here, this thing actually hurts as well as keeps me alive, so I definitely think it's worth using, and would recommend if anybody can get these two combinations of effects together to grasp it with two hands. On top of that, it does work well with obviously the damage effects, so yeah, last shot in the double barrel's pretty deadly. But with that, we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.